Alright guys, welcome to a little episode of something I'm not sure what to call yet. I'm sure it'll be in the title, but I just want to go over a few things coming out with you guys. I was actually sent this email a few days ago from Lionsgate and their Vestron line, going over the features and stuff for the upcoming Vestron titles. So if you guys haven't seen them yet, we're going to go over those and go over a few more things, some titles I find interesting anyways. So, yeah, let's do this shit. If you guys know any programs that are free or really cheap where you can screen record and see yourself at the same time, I'd really like to, communicate with you guys that way. But right now, this is, what I have. So, I'm still learning all this stuff, so if you guys know any software that's really good for screen recording, reaction type videos or something where you guys can see the screen and you guys can see me, drop a comment down below so we can have, better fun with this shit, I guess. I don't know. It's probably boring for you guys to only see the screen. So anyway, let's move on. This is Little Monsters, which comes out on September 15th along with Shivers. And people were saying that, for this price, there's probably no features on it. What's the quality going to be like and everything like that. So, which I'll show you guys here in a second over at Diabolic what the price is, which is what I pre-ordered for as well. But let's do these features. Little Monsters here. I think Shivers has more than this, but I could be mistaken. Anyway, you get a brand new audio commentary with Jarrett Gahan, editor-in-chief of cultmonster.com. You guys know I'm terrible at names, so I apologize for butchering these names. But new isolated score selections and audio interview with composer David Newman. New Call Him Maurice, an interview with actor Howie Mandel. That's really cool to get a new interview with Howie. Beneath the Bed, an interview with producer Andrew Lick. New Monsters Big and Small, an interview with special makeup effects creator Robert Short. I don't know why I'm highlighting stuff here. New vintage interviews with Fred Savage, Ben Savage, special makeup effects creator Robert Short, and director Richard Allen Greenberg. Which is kind of weird to have a new vintage one. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's strange. Seems like that should have been on a regular release. So, anyway, Making Maurice, vintage footage with Howie Mandel's makeup transformation, vintage EPK and VHS promo, theatrical trailer, still gallery, all that good stuff. So, yeah, quite a few features on here, guys. So let's go over to the Shivers. Yeah, that one. Alright, so here we are over at the Shivers information. Of course, the David Cronenberg film. This one I have not seen. I've seen Little Monsters. Love Little Monsters. Grew up with that shit. So, features on here. This, coincides. Same release date of September 15th. New audio commentary with writer-director David Cronenberg and co-producer Don Carmody. I am just bad at names. New Mind Over Matter, an interview with writer-director David Cronenberg. A new Goodnight Nurse, an interview with actress Lynn Lowry. A new Outside and Within, an interview with special makeup effects creator Joe Blasco. New Celebrating Cineplex, an interview with Greg Dunning. An archival interview with David Cronenberg from 1998. Still Gallery with optional archival audio interview with executive producer John Dunning. Theatrical trailers, TV spots, radio spots. So I guess actually Little Monsters had more. I was mistaken. So anyway. Those are your features for the upcoming Lionsgate releases, and like I said, you can actually get them still over here at Diabolic for $23.99 plus the shipping, which I believe is like a $5 flat rate for both films there, or their, what are they? I think they're, or you can buy them individually if you do not want both of them, and they are $13.49 a piece, so yeah, you can also pre-order from Target, Amazon, all that stuff. I know it hit Target first. I don't know what was up with that. People were thinking they were Target exclusives or something, but they are not. So, best bet is to just get the 2-pack, especially if you guys are like me and you have every other Vestron release, then you definitely want to grab these as well. Now, let's shoot over to some upcoming Warner Brothers releases. The that they sent out to me wanting to inform you guys of. So some new 4K stuff coming out, and we'll dive more into that here in a second. Alright, we're actually going to do this over at bluray.com. Most of you guys know bluray.com. If you don't know about this site, for whatever reason, this is the place to be. The only complaint that I have is it's only US releases. It doesn't do UK stuff. But, yeah. Actually, I don't know if there's one for that or not. I have not looked. So, I'm going to have to find out. Because there's some other UK stuff I want to get to here in a second. But September, guys, is like a big fucking month for releases. And I wanted to do this on bluray.com instead of the Dropbox stuff of what they sent me, because there's some other releases of these movies, as you guys see on here. You got the Goonies 4K coming out from Warner Brothers, Sherlock Holmes, the first and second one, Beetlejuice. Yeah, those are their 4 big releases that they have coming out in September, on September 1st. But you can also get this awesome Beetlejuice set here, which is really, really cool. I mean, check that shit out. That is awesome. You get the, handbook for the recently deceased and all that. That's the shit that I want. That is cool. So, yeah. Right now it's $50 on Amazon. And the Goonies set, I know they've released the Goonies set. That's the first Beetlejuice set I've seen, besides a regular Blu-ray or DVD or something. Of course, you can get the steelbooks from Best Buy on the Goonies and Beetlejuice. But the Goonies set's pretty cool, but I think it's kind of like what they've released before on Blu-ray and maybe DVD as well. But you get like the patch, the buttons, the map, all that. One-Eyed Willie's treasure, and it comes in this box here, special edition gift box. I mean, that's fucking sweet. That's $50 too, which the releases are going to be about $25. I'm taking it. Let's see. So you can double the price, whatever. But I want to go over some other releases on September 1st as well, because there's just in September in general, because there's a lot of cool stuff coming out here. I mean, there's a few things that come out in August, but September is like the next big fucking month. Like, you got Toy Soldiers coming out, which is just a classic film here. And this is, put out by Code Red. So that's pretty cool. I'm just going over stuff that I'm interested in here, guys. If you guys see stuff you're interested in, let me know down in the comments, if it's something I should check out. But your main releases for the first of those 4Ks. But you come down here to the 8th, you got the Alfred Hitchcock 4K collection with Rear Window, Vertigo, Psycho, The Birds, which is really cool. I actually don't own any of these movies anymore. All I had was Psycho on the steelbook, and sold and gave away all my steelbooks. But right now this is $70 on Amazon. So I may or may not pick that up. I do not know. Yeah, of course, the one that I'm all over is the Rob Zombie trilogy from Lionsgate here, with House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects, and 3 from Hell. You guys know Devil's Rejects is my favorite film of all time. I don't buy steelbooks anymore, but this motherfucker is going in the collection, because god damn, this thing is nice. I mean, look at this shit. And it is a Target exclusive. So there's the front. There's it all opened up, all nice and sexy like. Spreading them fucking legs. Spreading them. That is just fucking gorgeous. Anyways, and that'll be a display piece for me, I'm sure. But yeah, right now that doesn't even have a price listed as of right now, because it's a Target exclusive, so it may or may not be on Target's site. I'm not sure. But anyway, so yeah, that's the 2 main releases for September 8th. I know I just skipped August, and we might go back over to August, guys, but, and I don't know how often I'm going to do these videos, and, let me know if you guys like this shit, if you want me to do something different, whatever. You got Home Alone coming out on 4K. I'm good with my paint can thing. I mean, how often do you really watch Home Alone? Just around Christmas, usually. You got Hocus Pocus coming out on 4K. That's not a must for me. You got 21 and 22 Jump Street coming out. I do enjoy both films. If the price is right, I may pick them up. You got Goodfellas Steelbook coming out, Best Buy exclusive. I'm super excited about Battlefield Earth coming out. This movie is so bad that I just love it. I don't know why. This is coming out from Mill Creek right now. It's $12.99. So I don't know. It's just one of those movies that I just it's just so terrible. I love it. Yeah, and then you get a 2-pack, I believe as a steelbook here. It has a Best Buy exclusive steelbook for 21 and 22 Jump Street. Together. You got Whiplash coming out on 4K on the 22nd. You got a re-release of the Vincent Price collection from Scream Factory. You got a Whiplash steelbook exclusive to Best Buy. You know, they put out a steelbook for every fucking thing that comes out. So I will pass on that. I may pick up the 4K. I have not seen that movie yet, guys. I know it's supposed to be awesome as fuck, and I feel bad not watching it yet. I just have the regular Blu-ray. I had the steelbook. Of course, you know, got rid of all that. I did pre-order Event Horizon here from Scream Factory. I'm super excited for Mallrats, one of my favorite Kevin Smith movies from Arrow Video. So that's really, really cool. Ghost Ship, I definitely want to get. I done missed out on the poster for 13 Ghost. I'm not sure if this poster's still available or not. I'll have to check and see. If not, I'll just grab it from Amazon or something. Anyway. What else do we have here? You got a Mad Max Fury Road 4K. Another release of this fucking movie. Best Buy Steelbook. I'm sure people will grab it because, you know, that's what us collectors do. You got Cobra. Wait, that's not the Cobra I know. I don't know what the hell that is. You got Crackers. I don't know what that is. You got some re-releases of movies that fucking suck, like The Mummy, The Boss, Death Race 2. Why? I don't know. They just re-release shit for no fucking reason. Yeah, you got some 2-packs coming out, shit. Anyway, let's backtrack to August real quick, guys. And then we'll end this with what you guys already know of. We'll shoot over to Scream Factory's site. But August 4th, you got the Town 4K Steelbook, which I think, shit, I honestly can't remember if I watched that or not. I think I did. I don't think I loved it as much as a lot of people did. But you got the Satan Slaves things coming out. It's a Shudder original. I've heard pretty good things about, so I kind of want to check that out. I do want to grab this. I don't have Shudder, which is a damn shame being a horror fanatic like I am. I don't know. I feel like I'd pay for it and I'd forget to really use it. But I do want to check out this Cursed Films. It sounds pretty interesting. I hear it's really not great, but I still want to check it out. You got some MVD Rewind releases coming out with Wrecker Hauer and Split Second, which I definitely want to grab that one at some point. You got Warner Archive putting out Michael, which I may try to request for review for you guys, if you guys are interested in my thoughts on that and the transfer and everything. You got Mikey coming out from the Rewind collection as well from MVD. Yeah, just not as much as September, but still some decent things coming out, especially on the 18th. You got the first Arrow releases on true 4K disc, which is Pitch Black. I believe they have steelbooks for both of these as well. Pitch Black and Flash Gordon 4Ks, both with the HDR and everything. Yeah, I want to get them because I love the Arrow releases, but I'm not getting the steelbooks. I'm going to get the regular releases, but they are like the I believe they're the thicker like box editions. It's $35 right now. Well, I don't think that was a 4K. Sorry. So the 4K edition is really sweet. It's $41.99 right now on Amazon, but it is pretty fucking awesome. So I do want it because I love those Arrow box sets very, very much. But yeah, Pitch Black here is, I believe this is the Steelbook. I do believe. O-card variant artwork, blah, blah, first person only. Maybe not. Not really sure. I know they have a Steelbook coming out. But, yeah, not much in the way of August. You got, Blue Underground doing their re-release of a bunch of things. House by the Cemetery. You got Tales from the Dark Side coming out from Scream Factory. The re-release for the 4K of New York Ripper from Blue Underground. And, yeah, so that's really about it for August, guys. Again, if I miss anything, you got the Arrow release of the comic I know nothing about. But who knows, I may or may not grab it. Let's shoot over to Scream Factory. Okay, guys. Over here at the Scream Shout Factory site, yeah. So, I'm still trying to get like a rhythm of how I want to do these. If you guys have any suggestions whatsoever, things you guys want to see, what you want to hear about, and everything, let me know in the comments, because this is something I want to start doing more, as going over certain releases and stuff with you guys. So, yeah. Let's start back with, of course, I mentioned Event Horizon. I did pre-order that already. You do get the poster and everything. So I wasn't sure how fast the poster was going to sell out. I know this is one that the people have been wanting a really good release for. And unfortunately, I have not seen this movie. I do have the DVD, I think. I may have the Blu-ray. I'm not sure. But I really need to watch this fucking movie because I hear it's just fantastic. And I hear there's like lost footage that can never be recovered. It was like in the mines and the salt mines, and something happened to it with the footage that got cut out. I know it's really gory and everything. I have seen scenes from it. But yeah, so I'm really, really excited for this and to finally check this movie out. There's surprisingly a lot of movies I haven't seen that are like must watches for horror fans that I've just missed for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. I've seen millions of movies, well, I don't know about millions, but thousands of movies, and a lot of stuff people I've never even heard of, but yet there's some that are just, you know, must-watches as horror fans, and somehow I missed them. Anyway, that comes out on January 5th, 2021. I feel like that got pushed back. I feel like that was like originally not that long out. Anyway, I don't really care about those two. So, October, guys, as you guys know, all over social media, all over YouTube, the Friday the 13th collection, which is cheaper over at Diabolic, but you do not get the posters and stuff like that. I really wanted the posters, and originally they were only going to do 1,313. They have upped that. Are they going to say on here? Yeah, to 7,000 units. So, yeah, that's a lot. So, if you want this, I mean, 7,000 is a lot, but a lot of people are going to want this set too. So, if you want those posters, it does come with a poster and a lithograph. And I believe the lithograph is the same size as the, 36 by 24 rolled lithograph. So it's not that odd size lithograph like we normally get with like the steelbooks and shit. So that is really cool. It's the same size, just the other way as the poster. So getting a frame for the lithograph is no issue whatsoever. That is really cool. But that box art alone is just a thing of fucking beauty. I do have the 10. A lot of people are selling the 10. I am holding on to mine because I really like the 10. I like the patch and the other stuff that comes with it. I like the design of the 10, aside from not having any spine work on it. So you keep it on the shelf like a normal thing. You can't, I mean, you know what it is, but it doesn't say what it is. So, but I keep that displayed with my Friday the 13th stuff, and this is going to go right next to that, I'm sure. But you do get the booklet, and the original artwork with each disc is really cool. It does say some of them are reversible, so I guess not all of them are, but it'd be interesting to see which ones are. I know they're still working on the features for the bonus material as well, because there wasn't a lot of new stuff. Mainly your thing is new 4K scan on a few of them, on Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4. 5 is not a 4K scan. 6, 6 is not a new 4K scan or anything. 7 is no new scan on there. Okay, 10 and 11, Jason Goes to Hell on the final Friday. You get new 2K scans. But mainly just a new interview down here with Sean Cunningham, Noel Cunningham, Kane Hodder, Todd Farmer, Chrissy Angus. But your main thing is just your new, this one here is an electronic press kit. But your main thing on most of these discs is your Fangoria articles and new TV and radio spots. That's really the only main features on most of these releases. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what all this, it says, and more to be announced. So you do get the Scream Queens, which I've seen that already. That was back in 2014. I've seen the Slasher Film Forever Slice and Dice thing from 2013. But that's cool that these are on here. Trailer reel for all 12 trailers in a row. Friday the 13th, 2009 TV spots. Friday the 13th, 2009 electronic press kit is what's on the bonus disc so far. But that's really cool to put 2 like feature-length documentaries and whatever on the bonus disc. I mean, that's pretty sweet. So yeah, I'm not going to go too much into depth on this set. You guys have all seen it and heard about it. So yeah, let's go back. And of course you get your steelbooks for Pumpkinhead and Motel Hell. I really love the artwork to Motel Hell. That is just fucking sick. I mean, that is awesome artwork. I like it a lot better than the Pumpkinhead. I'm honestly not the biggest fan of Motel Hell. I found it kind of boring. I mean, the end's cool, but I don't know. I may give it a rewatch at some point. I know a lot of people love that movie, but I think Pumpkinhead is the better film of the 2. Terror in the Isles. This was on Halloween 2 Blu-ray as a bonus feature. I believe it was Halloween 2. Correct me if I'm wrong. My memory is shit. So yeah, but that's $24 for something you can get. The Halloween Blu-ray, I believe, out of the $5.99 bin at like Best Buy and shit. So I don't know. Yeah. So those were released for October. And then you get Adaptation, which actually is a really good film, guys. If you haven't checked out Adaptation, I recommend doing so. If you guys watch other shit besides horror, I mean, it's actually a really good movie. Of course, The Ghost Ship, which I need to see if still has the... looks like the poster is still in stock. So I am going to have to order that as soon as we're done here. Yeah. Because I mean, granted, the opening scene is really the only good part of that movie. I enjoy the whole movie, but the opening scene is fucking awesome. And I dig that artwork. I think it's pretty cool. Just really pissed I missed out on the 13 Ghost artwork. So if you guys pre-ordered 13 Ghosts from Scream Factory and you're not too keen on keeping the poster, hit me up. Let me know. I will purchase it off you. Hopefully I can find it in a Facebook group. If not, yeah, but I love 13 Ghosts. I think it's fucking like one of the best remakes ever. So yeah, a lot of people forget that's a remake. So I don't know what a lot of this other shit is. I mean, you can get Thomas in the Magic Railroad, I guess, if you really wanted to. Of course, your Vincent Price collection. The TV set, I don't know that. I don't know Children of the Sea. Of course, like I said, Tales from the Dark Side. That poster is still in stock as well. I may order that one too. I don't know. That's one that the movie's okay. It's got its moments. Your Phantom of the Opera. I'm not too worried about that. This whatever the Soul Collector is, Swallow, don't know. You do have Graveyard Shift. That one's one I wish was a collector's edition. I would love some new artwork and a poster for Graveyard Shift, but whatever. It is what it is. I know The Tenant's another one that's supposed to be pretty good. I believe this is a Roman Polanski film, so I'm sure it's pretty good, but I know nothing about it. Like I said, 13 Ghosts. The poster is sold out, which really sucks because that artwork is sick. Speaking of which, I want to say I know who did the artwork for this, but I don't want to say the wrong name. So, yeah, Devin Whitehead on the lithograph and poster. But I knew Joel Robinson was responsible for the... Joel Robinson did the poster. Devin Whitehead did the lithograph. So, yeah, them two working together, really, really cool. And you can definitely tell Joel's style there. Been a fan of Joel Robinson's art for a really long time, since before he started working at Screen Factory, meeting him at conventions and shit. Anyways, so yeah, that's your upcoming releases from Screen Factory. I believe these are already out. Of course, Orca came out, Hills Run Red came out. Not really care about either one of those. I do have Orca on the Umbrella release, whatever Proximity is. I'm not too keen on picking up these old releases of the old Hammer horror films or Hammer style horror films for the prices. But anyway, yeah, there's a couple more things I wanted to go to, guys. I know this video is going to be pretty long, but I do apologize for that. I do want to go over to 88 Films. Has some releases out and coming out. If you guys are not familiar with 88 Films, I highly suggest you get familiar with them because they are a great company. They release a lot of the same stuff we get here in the States, but yeah. So let's go to the new releases. They've been putting out a lot of old Jackie Chan films and things like that. You do have Beyond Darkness, Mystery Men, which I actually kind of want to grab. I believe this has a slipcase, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Limited edition slipcase, yep. Booklet and all that. But I love Mystery Men. I think it's a really good movie. So, well, I won't say good movie, but really fun movie. You have Hollow Man and Anaconda. But they have some stuff coming out here soon that I wanted to go over. You do have Avenging Force. And they did just announce Piranha 2, The Spawning, in this awesome edition, which I kind of want to grab. But yeah, you do get the poster and all that kind of shit. It comes out August 24th. Of course, this ships from the UKs. And you see here it says Flying Killers, Piranha 2. I don't know if it said that on the US release. But yeah, really, really cool package. You get the side loading slip box here. Limited to 3,000 units. But yeah, I do have their complete line of slasher classics, which if you guys aren't familiar with, let's go to yeah. But a lot of these have since been released by Vinegar Syndrome and things like that, like your Christmas Evil. Terror Train's had a lot of releases. If you guys aren't familiar with them, though, they do really good work. Their slipcases are pretty flimsy, but they release a lot of good shit. So, Luther the Geek, which has been put out by, Vinegar Syndrome, Scarecrows, which was a Scream Factory, House of Sorority Row, which I believe was a Scorpion release. But yeah, check out 88 Films if you guys haven't. Alright, the last thing I wanted to leave you guys with was just a few things that came out from Ronin Flicks, which are available to order now. Which the only one I'm still debating on, well, I don't know. These three look pretty decent. I did grab Gates of Hell. I still kind of want to grab the Mechanic, but I definitely want Death Warrant, but $30 seems a little high for Death Warrant. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Is it too much money for Death Warrant? I mean, I love Van Damme. He's always been my favorite of the old school guys. Between him and Stallone and Arnold and all them. 315 looks really interesting. Night Visitor looks really interesting. I could care less about POW and the Cycle Savages, but these three look really interesting. Night Visitor especially. I don't know about this cover. It looks really... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Clergyman or whatever. Anyway. So yeah, if you guys weren't aware, those are up for order now from Ronin Flicks, which is an awesome fucking cover. So yeah, anyways, that's gonna about do it for this video, guys. Again, if you guys haven't checked out Diabolic DVD for some reason, or Ronin Flicks, I highly suggest you do so. The one I'm pissed off about the most, missing out on that awesome hardware set that they put out, was really, really cool, and I cannot find one for a good price for nothing. And they did sell out of their Savage Streets, which if you guys watch my channel, you see I picked up from Diabolic with the slip. But they do some really great work. They do put out some of their own releases. I know Hardware was one of them, and a few others. But they mainly release for Code Red and Scorpion, and recently started releasing for Arrow Video and some other companies. So, really, really good service. So I get everything from them in like 2 to 3 days, even with everything going on, all the COVID shit and everything. But as you guys see here, they just have some really cool stuff. What is it? The opera set is fantastic. You can see what all they have left with slips by just collecting that. I do kind of want to pick up Robot Ninja. That movie looks freaking insane. But anyway, these are all older releases. I do have The Shredder, Deep Space. I have Spasms. I have The Church. I have Devil's Express. But yeah. Anyway, if you guys haven't checked out Ronin Flicks, I highly suggest you do so. The prices are a little high on these, but, you know, it's pretty standard for your boutique stuff. But anyways, if you guys like this video, make sure you hit that like button, guys. Hit that subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you want to see more of these videos, if you're still around, you know, at the end of this video, let me know down below. Just trying different things, guys, on this channel as we continue to grow and everything. But been around for, you know, like 5 years or more on this YouTube thing here, and it's been fun. So ups and downs through life throughout it, and it's been a journey. So I appreciate all you guys that have been subscribed to me since the beginning, and just kind of sticking through the tough times in my life with me, and you know, see where the future takes us. But anyway, peace, love, happiness to everybody as always, and be safe out there, guys, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take care. Bye.